objection, the gentleman is recognized for 1 minute and only 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Hey, y'all hold it down back there.
They got a sufficient number of signatures on a discharge petition for that subsidy, which is not good policy, as I've just explained. But it's inevitable that it comes to the floor for consideration. I think the 7 legislative days have to toll. That's the rule. There's no way around that. And so it would be on the floor that first week of January when we return. And we would say it's not possible to do so. The discharge petition has a rule that cannot be broken. 7 legislative days must expire before it's considered on the floor. They could go by way of a rule to bring it to the floor in regular order, but that rule is not going to pass because, again, it's terrible policy, and that's what the Republican Party understands. And I think the American people understand when they get past the false narrative that the Democrats have tried to create.
For what purpose does the gentlewoman from Pennsylvania seek recognition?
It's not an act of defiance. I understand what they're doing. I understand that every member has a different district with different dynamics and different demographics. And some of them felt like it was a really important thing to have a vote on the floor. I tried very hard, and they will all tell you that. I tried very hard over the last several weeks and even through the weekend and as late as yesterday, trying to engineer a way for them to have a vote on the floor so they could show that priority. But it was not to be. You've heard all the machinations of how it came about. There's no ill will here. This is not a challenge to the Speaker's leadership. They're using the rules. Here's the reality, everybody. We have a small majority. We have a razor-thin majority, a record small majority. And so things operate differently when you have a small majority.
To address the House for 1 minute and revise and extend my remarks.
Without objection, the gentleman is recognized for 1 minute.
The Democrats broke America's health care system. When they gave us the ACA, the Unaffordable Care Act, 15 years ago, they promised that premiums would come down, that access would increase, and quality of health care would increase. None of that happened because it's a flawed system. Their response right now is to subsidize and continue to shovel taxpayer dollars onto a broken system. We say enough is enough. The Republican Party is the party that is bringing the ideas forward to fix this crisis and fix this problem for everyone. Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries and the other Democrats are going to try to say, by some stretch of the imagination, that the Republicans are responsible for the failed health care system, when Republicans have not voted for that system for 15 years. This is the Democrats' creation. We have to fix it, and that's what we've begun to do now, and we'll continue to do in the new year.
But on